Hey guys, Will here from StayFrostyCinema, and here I'm doing a dual-comm via Skype with my friend Dustin. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, he's on his iPhone, so it's a little glitchy. So if he doesn't respond for a bit, that's just the technical problem. So be patient. It will pay off. But right here we're gonna talk about DLC Collection 1 specifically and all the maps inside. I got Collection 1 and I've played it a lot. I know some people though who still haven't gotten it and who are still pessimistic about it. So we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons of the maps and then sum it up in like an out of 5 rating. So first, let's go Liberation. Dustin, take it away.
Yeah, it's good for sniping. It's more of a big map. It's bad for some machine gunning because you die a lot from a random spot. It's good for hiding if you like hiding and infected. Cons are it's bad for like shotgunning and submachine gunning.
Yeah.
And you die from a lot of random spots.
Indeed you do. And then what I would say is the pros, it's definitely a big map. It's kind of interesting. It's good for sniping if you're a really good sniper. It's also pretty good with LMGs. Assault rifles are kind of a hit and miss thing on it. Cons, there's just too many spots to die from, and that's why it's bad to go SMGing. It's just close range doesn't really work on it. And it's also kind of annoying. So it's almost too open, too flat. Just it's a big map and it's okay for certain things, but just not really my cup of tea. So out of 5, I would say 2 out of 5. And then next up, you got Piazza, which is the Italian seaside map. And what do you think about that?
It's more of a closer combat map. It's good for some machine guns and shotguns in some spots. It's not very good for sniping. And yeah, cons, it's kind of hard to get to know because there's a lot of spaces in it and rooms that you don't know about.
Definitely. And then out of 5?
3 out of 5.
Yeah. You went a little bit auto-tuned there, but I think it's fine. And then my pros for the for Piazza, definitely it's fun close range. Like the first time I went into it, I had no idea what was going on, and I went I think like 20-9, which is not impressive. But I joined mid-game and I had no idea what the map was like. I had only seen like screenshots and whatnot. So that's kind of the thing. It's kind of like chaos, but it's kind of fun too. Like it can be annoying. Like sometimes just the corners are too crazy, but it can, if you're in the mood for some close-up action, it's pretty fun. So out of 5, I would say Piazza's gonna be 4 out of 5. And then next up you have Overwatch, which is set on top of an 80-story building overlooking NYC. What do you think of Overwatch?
Pros, it's good for almost any gun. There's spots along the side where you can go on cranes and snipe people. And then there's more close combat in the middle where you can use assault rifles, submachine guns, shotguns. Cons, it's kind of hard to get to know, but not really.
And then out of 5?
4 out of 5.
Yeah. I agree with what you say about it being hard to know. First time I hopped on it, I like there's that one sight line down the middle, I think where objective B is, and I just got like sniped there a couple times before I got the hang of it. But pros, yeah, it's a pretty versatile map. You can be good on it with almost any kind of weapon. And it's actually, they did a pretty good job with it as far as anything goes, because you know, it's got those sight lines, it's got a it's pretty big. It's aesthetically, it's a really great map. Like you hop on it and you're kind of almost a little distracted by the skyline that they put in with New York and everything. So I think they really did a good job on that map, just any way you put it. And so I would say though it's just one big pro. Cons, yeah, it's a little hard to know, hard to get to know, and then it's also can be sometimes a little irritating at times with just snipers kind of taking you out. But out of 5, I would give it a solid 5. Probably the best DLC map, I would say, so far in this conversation, because right up next is BlackBox, my personal favorite. So Dustin, what do you think of BlackBox?
It's good because there's a lot of sniping spots, a lot of buildings, and then you can have close combat around the side, or just run through the middle and try to kill people, but you'll usually get sniped. Cons, yeah, you'll get sniped a lot. And then there's some people just like sitting in corners waiting for you.
Yeah, and out of 5?
4.5.
Yeah. BlackBox, I really like BlackBox, and I don't know why. It's just kind of like it's just MW3's maps are kind of too bland. BlackBox just no matter what you're looking for, if it may be like different levels, like rather if you don't like flat maps or whatever, different levels or aesthetically cool, like with a giant plane, or kind of just integration of what they did in the map. BlackBox is a really good map for that because it's got pretty much everything. It's versatile. Like you can do well with almost any class. I find that the MK14 tears apart on that map. So I really like BlackBox. And cons, yeah, sometimes you might get sniped or camp killed, but as far as pros go, it's way more. So I would give BlackBox solid 5 out of 5. So that means Overwatch and BlackBox are probably, in my opinion, two of the best drops so far. I can't comment on Sanctuary and Foundation. I am not Elite Premium, so I haven't played those yet. But as soon as I know anything more, I will probably do a video. But then you got the 2 Spec Ops missions. There's Black Ice and Negotiator. Dustin, you've played Black Ice. What do you think of it?
It's pretty fun. It's hard if you play on like anything more than beginner. But yeah, first if you split screen, one person's on a sled. I mean, not a sled.
Snowmobile. Snowmobile.
Yeah, snowmobile, and they go around in the mountains, and then you get off and kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's fun. I thought it was really fun. Out of 5 for you?
5.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed that they would do Spec Ops missions, because if you think about it, the difference between Spec Ops mission as a map. Spec Ops missions, they have to rig the AI, they have to add in music when this. So I thought it was really fun. Like you start off on the snowmobile, you go down into the diamond mine, blow it up, and it's pretty fun. It's just like for shits and gigs map. And then Negotiator you haven't played, but I've played a few times. Negotiator, you start off, and one of the people that you can select in the menu is being held hostage, and another gets to like take a gun and kill a couple bad guys and go and rescue your amigo. And what happens is if you don't get in there in time, your amigo gets shot in the head and you gotta start over. But Negotiator, the first time I did it, it was insanely hard because you kind of miss a few things. Like they've hid like turrets and better weapons throughout. It's kind of a pain in the ass at some spots, but it has, I think, about 5 breaching scenes, which are fun as hell either way you put it. So Negotiator, I would say probably 4 out of 5, and Black Ice I'd probably call 4 out of 5 as well. But overall, the collection won. What would you say the pros, cons, and out of 5 rating is for just the collection in general?
Pros, it's really fun. It's different from the normal maps. There's a lot more real.
Yeah.
Cons, they're kind of hard to know, but not all of them. Out of 5 rating, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I would say the pros of the maps are definitely interesting. You might get bored of them after a bit, but they're pretty entertaining at first. Like I'm still having fun on BlackBox, and Overwatch is still fun. It's awesome that you can do them on like what do I want to try? Survival here. Survival, yeah. You definitely got to try them on survival. Try the maps. They're actually really fun. I would say in terms of cons, just kind of the maps aren't like mind-blowing, like they're not gonna blow you away, but they're very fun and they're definitely more interesting than some of the regular maps. So out of 5 rating for collection 1, I would give it a 4 out of 5. So there you go. If you don't have collection 1 yet, I would say if you got 20 bucks lying around, go ahead and buy it. Oh no, 15. It's 15 bucks. So that's not bad. So just go ahead, maybe give it a try. If you're Elite Premium, then have fun on Sanctuary and Foundation. And any closing remarks to make, Dustin?
Bye-bye, have a beautiful time.
Yeah, there you go. That's about sums it up. So, there you go. This is a gameplay by Dustin himself, just to mention, on Bakara. And here you're watching the final kill here by Chex212 with his M4A1 killing Kitty Bob. Well, until next time... Ooh, star player. Well done, Dustin. Until next time, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and keep an eye out for any new upcoming SFC content. And better, subscribe and you'll be notified when it comes out. Bye, guys.